Have you ever heard of the expression that you can't have your cake and eat it too? I mean, why go through all the trouble of making the money to buy said cake if you can't eat said cake? Now, what if said cake was a $3,500 Tiffany Dialed watch from Tiffany & Co.? Well, I don't know if I want to go out and buy that cake. Instead, I would like to purchase this. Enter Casio, the Casio MTP1302D-2 Alpha 2. Ooh, it's a sexy name indeed. Let's take a closer look at it so you can see what we got in here, because this might solve your expensive cake needs. Casio Vintage Collection. Not sure how vintage it really is. Yeah. There it is. In all of its upside down glory. Yeah, it's better. And because I love you guys so much, I'm going to give you guys the privilege of hearing the little plastic piece that goes over the dial. Here we go. Tell me that wasn't satisfying.
Yes! Yes!
The Casio Tiffany Dial watch is one of those watches that is kind of puzzling to me. So many YouTubers or people on Google have had such varying opinions on this watch. And of course, I'm going to give my own too. So it's simple. I think it's simple. For what you're getting, this is an amazing deal. You're getting a great looking watch, 38 millimeters wide, about 10 millimeters thick, a decent looking flat dial with that beautiful blue coloring and a coin edged bezel. Polished body and case all around, but brushed right down the sides of the bracelet, polished right down the middle. Brushed clasp that's stamped with Casio. It's a fold over, a stainless steel case back, 50 meters of water resistance, so you're not going to do any diving with it, but you do have a stellar movement in there that's capable of being plus minus about 10 to 20 seconds a month, which is not horrible for something that's so inexpensive. This has got the 2784 movement. And another thing that cracks me up is that people kind of give this watch a hard time because they're thinking, oh, you're just paying so much for the dial and all that. Okay, I get that. You may say that. So 60 bucks, maybe it's not 100% worth, 150 bucks, but 60 to 80 bucks. People were paying that much for the Casio Duros. 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks at one point where they're hard to find. I've seen people paying that much, but you can usually get the Casio Duro for around 50 to 60 bucks. Well, the Casio Duro has the exact same 2784 quartz movement that's in this. They're the same movement. This one, the case just happens to be made a little bit more solid in order to go diving up to 200 meters. What's the likelihood you're going to make this your everyday wear watch? This is probably going to be something you're going to wear when you want to specifically have this color to go out with. As long as the dang thing is capable of being run underwater so I can wash my hands, and as long as it looks decent, then I am perfectly happy with saving $3,450 to get a look that is just gorgeous. It really is kind of, I don't know, I think it's kind of breathtaking actually. Simple hands, nice flat baby blue dial, WR50M, where for water resistant to 50 meters on the dial at the bottom by the 6 o'clock position. Down at the very, very bottom it says Japan movement, and the very tiny bitty bottom there at the edge of the 6 o'clock position, close up to the bowl of the inner dial there. It weighs 106 grams, so it's fairly lightweight. To give you a little bit of an idea of what its size is, these Casio Duros are about 44 millimeters and this is 38. So you can see it is definitely smaller than the Casio Duros. And to compare it to this 41 millimeter Tudor Black Bay, you can see they're really not too far off. They look fairly close in size. The Black Bay, I think, kind of has a little bit of a larger look because it has this high polished bezel, whereas the Casio has that coin edge. But it really does set it off and make it look a little bit more luxurious, I think, than what it really is. So let's take off the Grand Seiko and let's put on the Casio. I've already sized it. I removed one link. I have a 7.5 inch wrist. I removed one link, which they're not too hard to get out. A simple pointed watch tool. That's all I used. No hammer, no other hook or anything like that needed. And then it has a 4-position micro adjustment on the fold over stamped clasp. It has got a really nice, clean, simple aesthetic to it that just, it's eye-pleasing. It's eye-pleasing and it's eye-catching at the same time because it's minimalist without a lot of fanfare or much going on inside of the dial itself, but yet that coin edge and the color sets it off and makes it really stand out and makes it pop. I think this is one of those watches that's great for going out, having some fun with some friends, knowing that you're going to be at a bar maybe and banging it around on the bar, and you don't have to worry too much about the fact that it's, you know, an expensive watch, because it's not. It's an inexpensive watch that's not going to break the bank. It looks amazing. I dig it. Roland digs it. There you go. Well, there you have it, guys. The Casio MTP1302D in this cool Tiffany colored. I'm going to use that word lightly. Tiffany colored. Please don't sue me, Tiffany. I don't have the kind of money that you need. And it is pretty nice indeed. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this a watch that you would wear? Is this a watch that you would pass on? Should I stop watching fight videos on YouTube? Anyways, I hope to catch you guys next time. I'll put a link in the description of where you can find this watch. And please like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.